The total market cap of cryptocurrency is now well over $2 trillion. And we can see that the uptrend of this bull run has gotten much more steep. And in this video, we're going to talk about exactly what that means for investors. We'll give you the good news and the bad news and let you know what to expect moving forward. And if you're someone who's serious about including cryptocurrency in your overall wealth building strategy, then definitely subscribe to our channel now in the lower right portion of your screen. What is up, guys? My name's Anthony. Welcome back. And we are going to start by taking a look at coinmarketcap.com. And as I mentioned just a moment ago, the overall market capitalization for the entire cryptocurrency market is $2.355 trillion. And as you can see here, we did hit $2.5 trillion. Remember, at the peak of the last bull market, the highest point that we got to was only about $766 billion. So we have already eclipsed what took place at the peak of 2017. But there's something else going on here that has happened really over the course of the last few weeks that I really need to draw your attention to. And that is that the Bitcoin dominance has dropped significantly for the first time during this bull run in 2021. If you go back just to January of this year, you can see the Bitcoin dominance was as high as 69.71%. But if you go forward just a few months, dating back to March here, you can see the dominance started falling off a cliff here. So what is that really saying? It's saying that the amount of market share that Bitcoin is taking up in the overall cryptocurrency market has decreased and the altcoins are starting to increase. Now, does that mean Bitcoin has hit its peak for this cycle? No, and I'm going to show you why right here. If you go back to the 2017 bull run, you can see on February 26, 2017, Bitcoin had an 86.06% dominance. Then we started to see a similar fall. Bitcoin fell to 37.84% dominance, and you can see Ethereum gained massive market share on it. You can see this line here, this purple line is Ethereum. But the interesting thing here, and I just asked you before if I think this means Bitcoin has peaked out, and I do think the answer is no, because if you look here in December of 2017, you can see that Bitcoin's dominance rose again, and it rose to as high as 62.8%. And at that point, that was Bitcoin's peak in the cycle. Then Bitcoin's dominance started to fall a second time as the altcoins started to move up and the dominance shifted yet again. So what I'm saying to you is if history is going to tend to rhyme, it's not going to repeat exactly, right? It never really does. But if it's going to be similar, I'm telling you, we're at a point in this bull market where we just saw our first significant dip in Bitcoin and we're seeing altcoins really start to take off here. And if you look at the percentage gains in the last 7 days, you can see Bitcoin down 2%, but look at some of the altcoins, 20% up for Ethereum, Cardano up 24%, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin up 24%. You can see some of these altcoins, and this one's going nuts, this SHIB coin, the Shiba, this is like the Dogecoin spin-off, I guess. I don't know too much about it. Let me know in the comments section if you do. But right, you're starting to see some of these altcoins really pop and Bitcoin's really slowing down. And in the thumbnail of this video, I said life-changing gains in altcoins now. And so what I'm telling you is that we are reaching a point in this cycle where we are starting to go parabolic. Now, that's really incredible if you're already invested or if you're investing right now. And most likely, remember, nothing's guaranteed, and this isn't financial advice, but most likely there are some more significant gains ahead. But I do want to make you aware of this parabolic curve here that we are starting to see. So what exactly is this parabolic curve when you talk about financial markets starting to go parabolic? So one of the strongest uptrend patterns a stock can possess is the parabolic curve stock chart pattern, which is what I'm going to show you in a moment. The name parabolic curves comes from the parabola. Now, a strong price pattern like this can provide a trend trader with magnificent high returns within a short space of time. So now that we're starting to go parabolic, and here it is, here's the parabolic curve here, and you can start to see this climbing at a more and more rapid rate as it starts to climb along this curve. Now, when this stuff starts to happen, you get FOMO, you get people with the fear of missing out, people in a buying frenzy. You're also starting to see this now in Ethereum. I mean, just look at what Ethereum did here, and I also brought up the moving averages for you. You can see how high this 20-day moving average is, and even how almost parabolic the 50-day moving average is starting to almost go. So the good news is that if you look at this chart, there's still room to run, right? We could go a lot higher. We're going to take a look at 2017 also. But the bad news is that the strong upward price action usually comes to an end suddenly in a price crash that falls more quickly than it rose. Now, do I think this bull market in cryptocurrency is going to end tomorrow or the next day or this month? No, I do believe it's going to go on a little bit longer. But remember, there's nothing guaranteeing that this is going to run until September or December of 2021 or into 2022. Can it run and continue to go up? Yeah, but it certainly is not going to continue to go parabolic like this for 6 months straight. At some point, it's going to have a serious correction and a serious pullback. At that point, the bull market may or may not be over, but I just want you to have this on your radar. I'm always telling people to remember to take some profits. Those of you who watch my channel regularly know I am in the habit of taking some profits of my smaller altcoins off the table. And what I do is I don't sell all of them. I just sell my initial investment plus the amount of profit that I want, whatever that happens to be, 100, 200, 500, 1,000%, whatever I'm happy taking, without selling fully out of the altcoin. So if we continue to go parabolic for a long period of time, I am still in a place where I can see large gains. And so that's what I do. Now, there is no one right, correct way to take profits or having a profit-taking strategy, but that works for me. It guarantees that I'm going to make gains, and it's something that, I just always ask my subscribers and my viewers to consider for themselves. And some of you guys are going to rip me up in the comment section and say, that's stupid to take profits and just hold, and that's fine if you want to do that, but just know that this was the 2017 rise. And look what happened after we went parabolic in 2017. By the way, this is the total market cap excluding Bitcoin. So what this is the altcoin, and we're showing you kind of what happened in Altseason here. So this is from July of 2017. We started moving up, and then we went parabolic. And from this point right here to the top, when we started going parabolic, we saw an 800% rise. That was from October 2017 to December 2017. So huge gains in a very short span of time. And you can see we didn't really come down much. We pretty much just went straight up. And that is the very nature of the parabolic curve pattern. Now, the good news is I do think we have some more time left in this. But what I wanted to make you aware of in this video, and I do think it's just so important that I say this, is we're starting to go parabolic very quickly. Now, again, here we're looking at a weekly chart. We are looking at the total market cap excluding Bitcoin. So we are just looking at altcoins. We're really talking a lot about Altseason here. So you can see how we're starting to even pull farther away from this curved parabolic curve. So, it's very possible that we are going to pull back a little bit here within the next couple weeks. The way I have this drawn on my chart here, I have this taking us out into about July 2021. And so as time passes here and we get deeper and deeper into this bull run, it is important for you to realize that you can change your life in this cryptocurrency market right now. If you were to invest in the right coin right now, you could potentially see 10, 20, or even 100x gains. And if you've been investing in cryptocurrency like I have for a number of years at this point, or even just a number of months if you got in at the right time, you could be sitting on some healthy rewards. I know a lot of people in this space are boasting about 6-figure gains and they've become millionaires, and that's already starting to happen. Now, the good news is it will likely continue for a period of time, but as things go parabolic, that cannot continue forever, but we just don't know how long that amount of time is. So be careful with your cryptocurrency investing. As always, I always say never invest more than you can afford to lose in cryptocurrency. I've said that in so many of my videos in the past, and it's never been more relevant than right now, because as people get excited, sometimes they get overly excited and put in too much of their net worth into cryptocurrency. Depending on your age and depending on your risk tolerance, you do whatever you want. But just understand that at some point, This market's going to pull back. And if it continues going parabolic, it's going to pull back and crash. Do me a quick favor and like this video if you found value in the content. Thanks for watching and enjoy the ride. Later, guys.